The product is mold-proof, waterproof, bug-proof, and as fireproof as you can get.
Before we really get into this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can see more videos like this one.
I'm Paolo Tiramani, I'm the founder and CEO of Boxable. Boxable can be put down permanently, or it can be put down in a non-permanent way where you can actually take your house with you. Now we're gearing up to go to market with our first manufacturing cell.
So this is our R&D facility here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We've been doing work for the past couple years now, engineering and R&D on the Boxable project. We are super excited. We think we're going to make a big change in the way people build housing. And most importantly, we think we're going to make housing more affordable and help a lot of people. So come on back, we'll take a walk into the warehouse area here. Don't forget to put on your hard hat. All right, here we are. So small little facility right now. Really what we're doing is getting all the work done, the hard work done, figuring out how to change the way people build. We are trying to model this after an automotive factory. If you take a look at some car factories, you're gonna see a crazy world of robotics and automation. On the other hand, if you look at building construction, you might think you were in a different century. There's very little automation going on. A lot of this stuff is done by hand. And that's one of the reasons that housing and buildings are so expensive. So that's what we're trying to fix here at Boxable. This is one of our wall panels. It's a little bit rough, it's just a test panel. But what we want to do today is drive a truck up on it and try to crush it. We've actually driven much heavier things onto this and it hasn't been able to crush it. We keep trying to break these panels, but it's proving very difficult. In fact, we are renting a dump truck, so hopefully later today we can bring the dump truck and drive it on this baby. So come on everyone, get on and let's give it a few more hops and let's see if we can break this panel. Come on guys, break it. All right, it's not breaking. This is a propane torch. It's over 3,000 degrees. We've engineered a building that is clad in non-combustible materials. We are going through testing right now to give each building a multi-hour fire rating. Now in a residential use case, fire ratings are not required. This is our wall material. I actually used to live up in Northern California and our whole community was decimated by fire year after year after year. Pretty terrible. We think that our building should be as fireproof as possible. So here we are. This is the Boxable casita. It's a 20 by 20 foot room module. These are going to start at $50,000 delivered and they're going to come with everything except the bed and the couch. We've engineered this product to have 9.5 foot ceilings. High ceilings makes it feel like a very high quality upscale space. Take a look right here, you'll see a few of those other options. You know, you might want to connect just an empty room or a 2-bedroom to your casita to give you just a little bit more space. Another thing we wanted to be aware of was making everything full size. So just because you live in a tiny house doesn't mean you're tiny. So we wanted to put a full-size fridge, full-size appliances, microwave, everything to make you feel comfortable. Follow me, we'll take a quick look in the bathroom here. Actually, this is a nice unit we have. It's a combo washer dryer. This comes stock with the Boxable unit, so it ships with them. And it's just a nice low footprint, small. Very nice bathroom we have in here, plenty of space. So we're trying to use all the latest tech on pretty much everything. So this is actually a heated mirror. So when you get out of the shower, you can still admire yourself with steam won't be there. I think it also plays music too. So we've been able to fit a queen size bed in here. Queen size bed in this very small, roughly 375 foot floor space.
Caroline, where are you? You sleeping again? Wake up, girl.
We've also designed a nice closet solution. Lots of space, lots of room for activities. We think we might even put some bunk beds in here. That could be a possibility. We even actually have a little ironing station over here. So this will be a fold-out ironing station. Another cool trick we have is the TV here. So maybe you're in the bedroom and you want to watch TV, and maybe then you move to the living room and you want to watch TV over here. Come in and take a look at my living room. Very comfortable space. Actually, really loving it in here. I sometimes spend long nights working in here. In a regular house, if you're going to go and mount a picture, you might get a stud finder and look for a stud and screw into that. Our walls are rated to handle very high weights from screws or nails inserted anywhere in the wall.
So here at Boxable, before the work starts with the hammers and the nails, we have to start on the computer. That means we get everything perfect. Nuts, bolts, washers, every single detail is captured in 3D. That way we know in real life when we put stuff together it's going to fit. We use SolidWorks, the 3D modeling software, to simulate packing and unpacking. We can see how the panels go together, and then we can double check dimensions and tolerances before we build in the field.
Here's a beautiful Boxable casita. This is what you might see driving down the highway. So maybe we'll have 10 different kitchen designs, 10 different 2-bedroom designs, 10 different living room designs. Those are going to be kind of like Lego bricks. The builder picks out a few room modules, brings them to the site, stacks them, connects them to give you any type of custom home or building you want. And this is 2 of our casita units here. What you might notice is that these are folded up. The reason we're folding up these houses is because houses are very big and they're too big to ship right now. So it becomes very expensive. A big problem with modular building construction is that the shipping costs are crazy. So it ends up being almost more expensive to build in a factory sometimes. 8.5 feet is the magic number to be highway legal. That means that we can mass produce and ship out thousands of these units. These are where one of the panels folds out. And you'll see these colored gaskets. When they unfold on site, they seal up right away. The Boxable arrives on the truck, it's lowered off the truck, the whole room module unfolds and unpacks and seals up instantly. Watertight, airtight. That is very important because what we want to do is always reduce site labor. Whenever people are working on site versus working in the factory, the costs just go up dramatically. These are proving to be much more energy efficient than a traditional building. The fire ratings on them are amazing. They are actually water resistant, so if one of these units floods, the water drains out and the building structure is undamaged. We have amazing structural strength, so that means high wind areas like Miami, these buildings can take very, very high winds. They can handle earthquakes. Pretty much everything Mother Nature can throw at them, we are trying to engineer a solution that can handle that to just give everyone better, higher quality buildings. So Boxable homes, very strong, but they're not bulletproof just yet. We're getting closer, and with a few more modifications to the engineering, they are going to be bulletproof too. If you take a look here, this is magnesium oxide cement board, and we use it to line the interior walls of the home. So most houses have sheetrock. It grows mold. If it gets wet, it turns to mush and it's destroyed. This stuff is super strong, durable. If it gets wet, it dries off and it's good to go. Health and mold is a big issue in housing, and it's kind of an unseen, unnoticed issue that contributes to people not feeling good. So we've designed a house that is going to have much higher air quality, and a lot of that's due to this stuff right here. This is an example of a post-processed EPS foam board that goes into the wall. So as you can see, it's got a bunch of very accurate cuts going through it, all across the surface here. Holes and channels throughout all the foam. And the reason for that is to house electrical, plumbing, HVAC. That's a much faster, easier process than traditional construction. Doing mechanical work and plumbing in traditional construction is very labor intensive. It's usually done by a skilled laborer on site, and they're doing things like drilling through by hand each stud in a wall before they run electric. What we're doing is we're processing all of that with machinery and equipment in about 25 seconds. The bottom line there is much lower cost, dramatically lower cost and higher quality. People spend average about 40% of their income on their housing situation. It's massive, and it doesn't have to be that way. This is the future. It's 2020. We are going to take advantage of artificial intelligence, advanced technology, manufacturing practices, robots, and we're going to crush the price of housing. That's our goal here at Boxable.